What is the consequence of lack of teamwork in aviation maintenance?
Well reasoned. Interference with completing tasks correctly is the correct choice.
For jacking, how many points at a minimum are provided in an aircraft?
Right choice. 3 is the best answer.
What is the primary concern addressed by EROPS and ETOPS regulations?
Smart move. Aircraft range and endurance is an accurate answer. What is one of the maintenance tasks for an armature in a generator? Pong. Well picked. Inspecting for wear and tear is the correct answer.
What is the purpose of inspection intervals in aircraft maintenance?
You're right. All of the above is the correct answer.
Which of the following is a key component of an aircraft generator?
You chose armature, and it is correct.
What are the key considerations for aircraft loading and unloading?
Nice work. You chose weight distribution balance and securing of cargo, and it is correct. If the lift becomes greater than the weight, the aircraft will dash. Exactly. Accelerate upward makes sense, and it is right choice.
Also known as heavy maintenance visit, conducted every 6-10 years.
Excellent. D-check is a brilliant choice. What is the device name that launches planes off aircraft carrier? On track. Catapult is the correct answer.
What is the impact of lack of awareness on aviation maintenance?
Great job. Poor situational awareness and unsafe conditions is the accurate answer. Check dash to ensure there are no items or scheduled maintenance. Perfect. Daily status report is the correct choice.
The dash bay refused to fire, preventing the jet from taking off.
Great thinking. Afterburner is the right choice.
How often should special inspections be conducted on an aircraft?
Good job. Your answer as specified by the manufacturer or regulatory authority works well here.
In jacking, minimum how many points are provided in an aircraft?
Clear logic. Your choice 3 is sound and 100% true.
What is the relationship between weight and lift in an aircraft?
Excellent choice. Weight and lift are inversely proportional is the right answer.
The new model of attack aircraft has a dash of 500 kilometers.
Good thinking. Combat radius is the right answer.
When did the maintenance team complete the last of their tasks?
Solid response. 6 o'clock in the morning is a valid choice. Which metal is widely used in the construction of the aircraft?
Bravo. Aluminium is the answer.
Discuss the assembly techniques used in aircraft maintenance.
Correct. The correct answer is riveting, welding, bonding, and fastening is the right answer. When did the maintenance crew take a short break for dinner? Sharp thinking. 7 o'clock in the evening is the right choice.
Which type of generator is typically used in small aircraft?
Strong choice. DC generator is the right answer. When should a public inspection of an aircraft be conducted? You got it. Your choice annually is right. The first aircraft with foam core honeycomb in the fuselage.
Correct response. D'Havilland Mosquito is the most accurate answer.
Which of the following is not AM-specific aircraft rating?
Nice selection. Cockpit is the correct and valid answer.
What is the purpose of the stator in an aircraft generator? Right again. To provide a stationary magnetic field is a valid answer. The ICAO standards regarding airworthiness of aircraft is? Nicely done. Annex 8 is a solid answer. What type of bending is commonly used for aircraft tubing?
Smart pick. Mandrel bending is the correct choice.
What is the purpose of FAR airworthiness directives? Valid point. To mandate corrective actions for known safety issues is true.
What is aging aircraft maintenance production focused on?
Well done. Addressing structural fatigue is the right choice. Translate into English, planned maintenance. Bravo. Scheduled maintenance is the answer.
What type of aircraft is in VP Maritime Patrol Squadron?
On track. P-8 Poseidon is the correct answer. What are scheduled maintenance procedures for aircraft? Nice work. You chose regular inspections, component replacements, and system checks, and it is correct.
There are two parameters. Give the time of maintenance. Correct. Hard time cycles is the right answer.
What is the primary function of an aircraft generator? Great job. To provide electrical power to the aircraft systems is the accurate answer.
What is meant by structural reparation of an aircraft?
Excellent choice. Repair the main structure of the aircraft is the right answer.
What's the translation of the word line maintenance?
Well picked. Maintenance is the correct answer. What country was the first to have an aircraft carrier? Strong choice. Japan is the right answer. What GUM chapter refers to maintenance documentation? Good thinking. Chapter 4 is the right answer. The zonal maintenance task is one of the category in. Right again. Miss G3 is a valid answer. Certain law enforcement aircraft are regulated under.
You chose public use, and it is correct.
What time did the aircraft depart on the second day?
Good job. Your answer 12 o'clock noon works well here.
Where can you find the RVism critical equipment list?
Solid response. There isn't one is a valid choice.
Why is a helicopter more dangerous than multi-rotors?
Nice selection. Large blades with more torque is the correct and valid answer.
What is the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier?
Smart pick. US Enterprise is the correct choice. The rules for aircraft inspections are dictated by. Well done. The type of operations is the right choice. Choose the correct translation. Reutral air powers. Well reasoned. Alterations of aircraft is the correct choice. What is the overall goal of aircraft inspections? Exactly. Safety makes sense, and it is right choice. Dash is used to jack the one wheel of an aircraft.
Excellent. Bottle is a brilliant choice. Aircraft publications are divided into groups.
Sharp thinking. 5 is the right choice.
What is longest aircraft carrier ever built?
Smart move. US Enterprise is an accurate answer. Is the type of aircraft for Fennec aircraft?
You're right, as 555 SNAN is the correct answer.
Maintenance practices are classified into. Nicely done. Protective and corrective is a solid answer.
The dash is the main body of an aircraft.
Clear logic. Your choice fuselage is sound and 100% true.
What is maneuverability in an aircraft?
Valid point. The ability to withstand maneuvers is true.
What is the shape of wings of aircraft?
You got it. Your choice aerofoil is right. How is protective maintenance divided? Great thinking. Inspection, servicing is the right choice.
What are certified under FAR Part 65?
Perfect. Aircraft maintenance technicians is the correct choice.
What is an advantage of helicopters?
Correct response. Can take off or land from anywhere is the most accurate answer.
Most expensive aircraft right now.
Right choice.
B2 is the best answer.
AB-17 is a dash and the 17th dash.
Right again. Bomber design of this plane is a valid answer.
The aircraft manufacturer issues. Bravo. Spees is the answer.
Preventive inspection. You got it. Your choice overhaul is right.
Aircraft nicknamed the Warthog. Clear logic. Your choice A10 is sound and 100% true.
Decipher the abbreviation ESA.
Right choice. European Aviation Safety Agency is the best answer. 2 types of aircraft batteries. Solid response. Lead acid night is a valid choice. Re-inspector is required for.
Well picked. Rye items is the correct answer.
Jacking is the process of dash.
Smart pick. Lifting the aircraft is the correct choice.
Aviation electronic equipment.
Valid point. Avinex is true.
Jack point is located in dash. Perfect. Lee side mide body is the correct choice.
Maintenance and repair of La.
Great job. Aircraft maintenance is the accurate answer.
What does Part 145 certify?
Well reasoned. Repair stations is the correct choice.
Identify aircraft zone 500.
Well done. Left wing is the right choice. Which aircraft has VTOL? Good thinking. Fantasy is the right answer. Service bulletins dash. Nice selection. Alert owner operators to urgent necessary maintenance is the correct and valid answer.
See manuals refer to. Sharp thinking. Component manufacturer's maintenance is the right choice.
What does ESA mean?
You chose European Aviation Safety Agency. And it is correct.
Each aircraft has.
Excellent choice. Specific jacking procedure is the right answer.
What is MES?
Nicely done. Maintenance steering group is a solid answer.
What is AD?
You're right. Airworthiness directives is the correct answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Strong choice. Contact Narayan Changda is the right answer.